Hi there, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back after I haven't been connected with you for a few weeks. I hope you are well today. So it's practicing being present with Dr. Lowe today. Hi there, everyone. And as always, the attention for our practice today is to bring you to a deeper place of ease and peace and to become empowered in your ability to reconnect with your nervous system, to reconnect with your autonomic nervous system, your whole being that connects with your environment, that allows you to become more resilient to your day to day, right? And also be more resilient to anything that might be happening to your health or your well being. So, um, So a little bit of what I'd like you to do is take a moment to take a few movements, stretches, begin to reconnect with your breaths. Take some nice, deep, delicious breaths. And if it helps, actually bring your hand over your heart, over your chest, and really feel your lungs pushing out as you breathe in and pushing those ribs out so you feel the air really stretching and pulling and filling your heart and lungs. And as you breathe all the way out through your nose, your mouth, really imagine all the air coming out from your belly, your chest. When you're ready, allow for the air to come back in. So take a few moments to reacquaint with this simple process. So often in the last week when I work with people, one-on-one or groups, I noticed that we've forgotten our breath is an important process every moment for us to integrate. And so there's so much breath holding that happens when people are talking, when people are going through their day, when people are interacting. So for a moment, simply embrace in these full fezzle of yourself and feel yourself taking these nice, long, deep breaths. Really enjoy them as if you're this beautiful bag, right? This beautiful, full human space. And really try to fill up all aspect of this vessel with air as you breathe in and feel it move and stretch and connect. And if there's any part that is disconnected or numb, take this opportunity to allow air to go into those places as you're breathing in. And sometimes, as we're doing these nice, long, deep breath in through your nose, out through your nose or your mouth, feel the air entering through your nose and the back of your throat and your chest, all of those areas. Take a moment to revitalize the feelings on all those areas. And sometimes it might feel still restricted. It's helpful to use our hands and arms to help with that. And so you breathe in, you lift your arms up, and you breathe out. You relax your arm down. Breathe in and breathe out. Gentle, soft, enjoyable movements, right? Don't do anything that doesn't feel right or healthy and normal or feels supportive. And if it doesn't, listen to your body and find what works for you. This is my guidance, but it is not individualized. It is a suggestion and it's a permission for everyone to check in with your body and say, what does it need? And how do we adjust it to your own need? One more time, breathe in as you lift your hands up. Hold that breath for a little bit. And relax and breathe out. There we go. Do some rotation of your shoulders. rotating your wrists, rotating your belly, your hips, a little grinding, circular motion with your belly button, and rotating your ankles, each one at a time or both at the same time. There we go. So now I really invite you to set an intention, create a space of clarity. I think it's so important. One of the things that I use to talk to people and coach is about creating focus, agency, and then habits. So when you have a focus, an area where you bring your attention, then your energy would flow there, right? So if you are putting an intention in a certain aspect, like scheduling a time today to be spending time practicing being present, practicing working on your mindfulness, practicing on your breath and connectiveness to yourself, that's a focus that you're creating. That's a choice, right? So set an intention, a focus for this next 30 minutes. What is it that you'd like to be more of, serve more of, create more attention to in your life in this next 30 minutes? There's no better time than that. Research, time and time again, shows if we create a visualization about intention, we're going to make it happen. It's going to happen whether you actually lift your finger and practice the piano or not. If you imagine yourself practicing a piano without moving your fingers, these muscles actually still develop. The muscle mass on your thumb still develops. So it's so powerful when we set an intention to create space and time for our intention to happen. So breathe, close your eyes, and think a moment and listen deeply to yourself and say, what is it that I'd like to create more space for myself and intention for the next 30 minutes and for today and for this week? Is it more ease? Is it more energy? Is it less judgment? Less anxiety? More communication? Whatever it is, take a moment and really allow for that to come up. And as you become certain with that, let's begin with our usual body scan. I'm going to invite you to bring your attention from top to bottom of your body. Just quickly scan through it. Notice any sensation and tension. Again, it is about a curious mind. It's about a mind that says, I wonder. Having wonders in your day to day brings so much magic and healing. So simply bring your awareness to the top of your head, to your hair, to your scalp, to your eyebrows. Notice any tension, any sensations, anywhere around your forehead or scalp. Notice the temperature in the skin. Notice any vibrations. Now bring your awareness down to your eyebrows, your eye area. As your eyes are closed, notice what it is that you see behind those eyelids, your eyelashes, your cheeks. Now bring your awareness to your ears and notice the sound that comes through. Notice the sensation around the ears, the outer ear, the canal. Is there warmth, cool? Is that vibration that comes along with the sound? Now bring your awareness to your nose. And as you breathe in and out, and as your mind, if it does wander, bring it back to this breathing, these nostrils. Notice the aromas that might come in and out through your nose, the breath, the air. Notice how you would describe the sensations that comes in and out through the nose. How about in the back of your nose, the back of your throat? Now bring your awareness to your lips, the top one and the bottom one. How about your teeth? How about your gums? The upper jaw, the lower jaw, the tongue. Notice the position of your tongue. Notice the back of your throat. Notice any tension, any moisture, any dryness, any taste. Immerse into the curiosity of the area that we're describing. Be so present in that body scan that you're not distracted by something about the future or the past. Now bring your awareness to your throat, to your neck, to your jaw, to your chin, the back of your neck. Notice any tension, the posture, notice any sensations. Now bring your awareness down to your shoulders on each side. Scan down to your arms, your elbows, your wrist, your forearms on each side. Notice where it's placed. Is it on the armchair, on your thighs? Keep up with those beautiful breaths, refreshing breaths. Breath that fills your lungs and release from your lungs. Bring your awareness now to your hands, your palms. Notice all the skin on your palms, including the fingertips. So many nerves that ends there that are sensitive. Notice the temperature, the connection. Notice the touch of the air. Notice the space between the fingers, the back of your hands. And keep breathing. Now bring your awareness to your throat and your chest, and your heart area. Simply continue to notice as the air enters and leaves how the chest rises and falls. And breathe. And scan down to your sternum, right where your stomach is, the base of your ribs in the front, and your belly button. Feel for any restrictions or tension or sensations of the diaphragm as you breathe in and out. Notice any differences between the left side and the right side. Deeply listen to your body. And if it distracts into some other situation or story or drama or concern or information, simply ask to come back. There's always time for that. But come back right now in this practice, the next 20 minutes. Be here with this wonder. Scan down, all the way down your belly to your pelvis. And now bring your awareness to your back. Just take a general feel of your whole back from top to bottom, left to right. Notice any sensations and tension. Notice how the back is leaned against the chair, maybe, and what that pressure feels like. Notice now your vertebra from the top of your neck, one by one, stack on top of each other, supporting each other, connected to each other. Bring your awareness to them one at a time, slowly savoring each awareness. And if you rush through it, it's okay. Simply go back, pick a spot in the middle of the back, and reconnect with it. The practice of this all is how it's an infinite chance of restart. It's never too late or it's never over. It's simply a practice. That's the nature of practice. And go back down one vertebra at a time, down to the base of your spine, to your sacrum, tailbone, to your buttocks, to your hips, hip bones. And feel yourself and the pressure against the chair or the bed. Now bring your awareness down to both of your thighs, your legs, your knees. Keep breathing. In your own rhythm, keep breathing. Enjoy that in and out, rising and falling. Now bring your awareness down to your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankle, your base of your sole, your top of your feet, and every single one of those toes. Shine the light from your mind's eye and scan through all the details of your toes and the space between the toes, as if you've all the time in the world to explore those sensations and information. It is practicing creating the leisure to have this wonder and interest and curiosity for our space, our body, our information that we're practicing. Now bring your awareness to your whole body again, from top to bottom, left to right, all around, all the skin, all the parts that you might have missed the first time around. And now bring that deep awareness between the space from the top of your head all the way to the ceiling. And that space from your heart all the way to your feet and all the way below the ground, beyond into the earth, as deep as you can imagine. All that space and information and sensation that you can feel. And now bring the awareness to the chest and the area in front of you to all the way extend to the room, at the edge of the room, or even beyond. Feel all that space and any information. Keep those breaths coming and going. Now bring the awareness from your back all the way, extend all the way to the back of the room and beyond. All that space of you and your whole room Take a moment to notice any sensations, changes in temperature or vibrations or sound. And now I invite you to bring your awareness to your heart and breathe in and out through your heart. In and out through your heart. And find a rhythm of this breath. Slow it down and breathe in and out comfortably through your heart as if they're lungs and they have their own nostrils and they take in air as deep as your heart can contain it. And now, outside of accessing this autonomic nervous system, this relaxation scanning, we're going to access the heart's coherence by simply bringing to your mind, your heart, a feeling of appreciation. It could be of a person, a place, a sound, an experience, something that draws that deep sense of gratitude and wellness and joy. We call these renewing emotions. When we tap into these emotions, when we stay and sustain in this space, we do beyond healing the nervous system. We're building coherence in the heart, which we know is so good for you, both physically, cognitively, and mentally. So simply stay with a feeling, or simply stay with the word that represent a feeling like ease, peace, smooth, calm. Comfort. Think about a pet that you love, a place, an accomplishment, a joy, a memory that brings you that deep sense of appreciation. And hold that feeling. Stay with it. Hold that feeling in your heart. Sustain it. Keep it still like a magician. Holding it right there. And if it wants to wander off or disappear or be distracted, keep it there like it's the most precious feeling that you want to keep for another few minutes. Allowing your heart to stay in this feeling. We know it changes our hormones, it changes our brain chemicals when we sustain it in this place. That's resilience, building the reserve with a practice. It's a choice. So stay with it while you're in it. It's not a punishment. It's not a must do, should do. It's a practice that I ask you to wonder and see for yourself and listen deeply, deeply for that feeling and see what it does. And if it keeps fleeting, put your hands over your heart. Keep breathing through your heart, in and out, in that steady in and out rhythm. Feel the rising and the falling. And then reach out for that simple appreciation or sensation or feeling of well-being. And if it's hard, just think of the word, a word that represents all. It can be peace and ease. And sustain it and be still. Soften any tension you might have all over the other parts of your body. It's so common we hold tension without realizing. Keep breathing rather than holding your breath. Let your mind soften and relax also. And keep breathing. Keep your hands steady in your heart. And if you keep being distracted by something, simply going back to listening. Listening to your heart. Listening to your body. And don't change anything. Again, keep taking those nice deep breaths. And go back to the same practice. Hold your breath through your heart and breathe in and out through your breath, through your heart. Activate your whole heart through your breath. So you feel that the whole chest area is moving and dancing and shifting. And if there's any restriction anywhere, continue to allow the breath to guide it into softer movements. And once again, bring that attention to heart and bring up a simple feeling of appreciation. It could be to something, somewhere, someone, a feeling, an experience, whatever it takes for you to hone in, like a missile that you just centered into that feeling that is so clear in creating a sense of peace and wellness. Hone in on that. Once you have it, grab onto it and sustain it for the last minute. There's the work now. If it just wants to go around, stay with it, sustain it, hold it still, and be present with it. And keep breathing. Take a moment and scan through your whole body one more time to see if there's any more tension being held, and simply permit it to be released. Release. Now relax your hands down. And begin to take some nice deeper breaths in and breathe in and reach your arms over your head. And hold your breath for a few seconds and stretch it each side if it feels good. And breathe out and relax your hands down. One more time, breathe in. Hold the breath. Bring a smile. Know that there's many of you that are supporting each other in this practice right now. And relax. One more time. Breathe in and stretch up and hold that breath and fill your lungs and your body, your upper chest wall. Breathe in a little bit more. Bring a smile. Feel the energy coming in and breathe out and come and shake it out. Yeah, when there's a group practicing together, whether you see each other or not, it's a converged energy of intention for wellness. So I hope you can feel it. Rotate your wrist, rotate your ankle, rotate your neck. All right, drink some nice tall glass of water. And if you can find any time this week, I invite you to practice this again, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes of this. This is now on YouTube. So the one today, I think it's called Deep Listening, but you can do it by dates too. And hopefully that could be a helpful resource for you. All right. Once again, if this serves you, feel free to share this with other people. Otherwise, I will see you again next week. Take good care. Goodbye.